What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the ranch. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can you hear me? I think I'm on mute. I'm not even on. For crying out loud. It's not even plugged into the right place. Can you hear me? Give me a 5x5, a howdy do, a what up. If you can hear me, realize that this thing was not plugged in. I did not set this up today. I was in the other room. Seems like every week we come in, we come in here with the same comments. This is how we started out. How about now? Does it sound better now? Miss Gwen over at Broke Cowgirls. Does it sound better now? Got a thumbs up from BNUS Odyssey. Let's see. Can hear you, Eric. Hello, Jeannie Lipsky. What's going on? Give some shout outs to everybody who's made it in here already. The first one in here today was the lovely Miss Rebecca, Touched by Yarn, saying hello to everyone. What's going on? We got Gwen over at Broke Cowgirl Homestead. What's going on? So glad you're able to join us in here again tonight. I need to fiddle with this thing. Oh, boy. All right. Let's see who else we have here. We have the lovely, the one, the only, Brampton Gardner. What's going on? Cool Gamer, what's going on, man? Haven't seen you for a little bit. Glad you made it in here. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. We have BNS Odyssey. What's going on? We have Andale Homestead in here. Thank you so much for making it in here. Jeannie Lipsky, we said hello to. I got bugs flying all around me. These stupid gnats, sink gnats, I think they call them. These things are everywhere. I cannot shake them. I go to work, I see them. I come home from work, see them. Can't shake them. So thank you all once again for making it in here. Yeah, I can have an instant tan. That's right. Let's see what modes we have here. We have the whitish one, the yellowish one.
Oh, my word.
And then really white.
That's really too bright.
There we go. I think that's good.
Way too bright. Ew, that's weird, Eric. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Why not?
I just don't like it.
Gwen says it's an instant tan.
An instant tan. Look how washed out and blue we look. We're like Smurfs.
Really?
I don't know. I don't like it.
Oh.
I like that one.
You like that one?
Sounds better. Hey, everybody. How are you guys?
Well, here's the one and only Monica Bland coming up in the Heezy.
Yeah, I had to go in there really quick and get myself situated because I had to get a drink.
Over at Two Doves, Bees and Gardens. What's going on? Thanks so much for making it.
He's actually going to be on our radio show tomorrow.
Okay.
Not our radio show, but the one I do with my other friends.
Yeah, the one I'm uninvited to.
You have been invited there many times.
The Butler Family Farm is also in here.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Hey guys, just so you know, I have not ordered a shirt. I went to go order it, but I was actually out when I got your email. So I am going to order your shirt.
What do you mean?
And get it sent.
We haven't done giveaways in like 8 months.
Literally though, they sent stuff like after we had gotten back from the meetup, and I totally missed the email. Completely missed it. And so I had ordered stuff for everybody else and done all the things. Totally missed their email. So I got the reminder last week, and I want to say I grabbed it. I don't know if it was on Sunday or I was in the car or in the truck or somewhere. I was in the truck, but I don't know where I was. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So
in the truck.
I was in the truck, but I don't know where we were headed. Like we were going somewhere. So I couldn't order it then. And I was like, I need to remember this. I need to remember. And I totally forgot. So
Miss Jackie Sailor is in here. Welcome in.
Hey, Miss Jackie.
So you're now we're the lame channel.
We are lame. Please don't hate us. I'm so sorry.
People now are sending out hate.
I'm really bad.
Hate emails like these people give T-shirts away.
Hey, you got a bug in your.
Don't worry about my bugs.
You got a bug in
Get
your
your finger out of my drink.
Ew, there's a bug in your drink. You want that?
Leave it in there. It's protein.
There's a bug in my drink already.
Yeah, I'll drink that one too.
I'm not drinking this drink that's got a bug in it. That's disgusting.
We have Lines in here. Thank you so much for coming in.
Hey, Connor, how are you? It. Welcome in, Connor.
I was going to say Connor, and then I was like, I don't want to mess the name up. I'm just going to say Lines in.
Definitely Connor.
Thank you so much for making it in. We are the new lamest channel.
Yes, because Monica doesn't know how to mail things out.
We
Could you take your cup and get it over there? No, let's just leave it here. Don't take it over there.
Don't touch my stuff.
Don't take it over there. It's too close to the Xbox. Oh my gosh.
Don't touch my stuff.
Oh, Dexter's home from his like extended play date. He had like a long-term play date. He had like a visit. He went away.
Long term. That means you're trying to get rid of him.
He like went away to camp, or like doggy camp or something.
He's been naughty.
Everyone should be coming over from My Wild Homes Live. Oh, did they? Oh, I love them so much. I haven't got a chance to even get on YouTube today. It has been a busy day. Who wants to hear my story?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you don't even know the story.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Nope. It's been such a day.
Well, first of all, thank you for everybody coming in
Yes. Thank you.
on a Thursday night therapy session.
This is therapy.
And I do have, I need to talk to
You're not
that guy shortly, but go ahead, tell
what
your
guy?
story.
Lines in.
Yeah, Connor.
Connor. Okay. So welcome in, everybody. Okay. No big deal. It is a big deal to me. So please forgive. I'm definitely going to send it to you. Caught a tank on Wednesday. I don't know if that's like a military tank. He like stopped
It's a
it.
fish.
A tank is a fish?
In this scenario, yes.
It better be a big fish.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to go close that because it's going to drive me nuts. Hey, Rebecca. How are you? Hey, Heather. How are you? Was she saying hi to the people we can say hi to? And Dale,
I've
Beth and
already said hi to them
Neil,
people.
Gwen. Yeah, 8 to AT. They refused to bring him home. Oh, because
He was that bad.
He was kidnapped.
He was bad.
He was lovely, and they loved him so much.
They're like, we can't drop him off like this, so they're going to like talk bad about us, like they do Bland's Promise and Ranch can't give T-shirts out.
Oh my gosh, stop. Okay, so he also had to do a GoFundMe. Okay, so 5.92. Wow, that's crazy. Awesome. Oh, you're making a knitted hat. Yay. I bet they are. You stay knitting and you can just like listen in and hang out. If you anything that catches your attention, you can say something. Okay, let me go over here. I'm gonna get my poll up tonight. We're gonna play a game here in a little bit, so make sure you guys stick with us.
I don't think it was kidnapped. It was dog napped.
Dog napped. Dexter might
Was
have
dog
been this
napped.
close to being dog napped.
Because he's naughty. He had to go away to camp.
It was doggy camp. It was doggy
You
play.
call it whatever you want. If he gets sent away, he's been bad.
He was going out with his friends. He was hanging out.
No.
Our pug Dexter friends don't want to bring him home. They want to bring him back. She meant back, not bag. They don't bring him in bags. That'd be weird. Although he is little, we could probably put him in a little doggy bag. It'd be so cute. Anyway, okay. Let me go back to my channel. So, wow, my hair is wacky. Okay. Sorry, I just saw what my hair looked like on the screen over here, and I apologize for not being together today.
Sorry, I had
Been a
to
long day.
polish off that biscuit with bacon
Biscuit with bacon.
and grape
No, because
jelly.
he's such a good boy. They love him. Our daughter dog naps my beaner dog Charlotte all the time. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Okay, so here's my story. Hold on, I have to shut this because that's gonna make me crazy. Scooch out of my way. Scooch out of my way.
I don't think that's the only thing that's going to make me crazy.
This is making me nuts. So this is open. Like that's where like scary things come out. Like there could be scary stuff.
Like
in there.
Freddy Krueger.
No, he doesn't come out of closets. He comes from under your bed
Freddy does?
and from your dreams. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was a dream catcher.
1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. See? And the next part is 3, 4, you better shut your door, lock your door. See? You got to keep the door shut, man.
Mm.
Their dog passed a few years ago and they are Dexter's godparents. Aw, that's so sweet. You have to have godparents for dogs? We don't have nobody who's willing to take
Well,
our dogs.
since we're talking about dogs, tell them what you were telling Dad the other day about what they do with pacemakers.
Okay, so Eric's dad
Mm-mm.
and
Just
I
tell
were
them.
talking
Yeah.
about pacemakers.
Peterson Farms of Nashville.
Hey, how are you? Welcome in. Haven't seen you guys.
I wonder where they're from.
I think they're from Tennessee.
Huh.
They've been in here before,
Huh.
and I haven't seen them in a while. Okay,
Well,
so
thank you so much for coming in.
because I've been to their channel before too. Okay, so with pacemakers, I watch some channels that sometimes are like talk about
Weirdo.
death or whatever. Anyway, so I watch this channel that talks about like corpses and stuff, and they have like all these different facts, and like they show you like what the insides of bodies look like once they're dead. Anyway, so I was watching this one, and the guy was saying
That scares me.
that it's just science, Eric. Calm down. Anyway,
That's
the
what
guy was
Dahmer said.
saying that when Dahmer never said it was science.
Yeah.
Dahmer wasn't like, this is science. He
I
was
think
like,
when they interviewed him,
Dahmer
they
was
asked,
like, yum, yum.
why did you do this? And I'm pretty sure, I'm like
No,
99% unsure of this fact.
no.
That
He was never like, this is science.
he said it was
No.
science.
Okay.
He wanted to see
So-
how the body would hold up.
Okay. So what, after underneath of his chewing power?
Yeah.
Ugh. Anyway, so when a person with a pacemaker defibrillator dies, hey, Money Pit Homestead, how are you?
Hello.
When a person
Hello.
with
Jeez.
a pacemaker or a person like a pacemaker defibrillator dies, oftentimes they can't they can't put that.
They're in Nashville, Indiana.
What?
Smarty pants.
Oh my gosh, I'm
See?
going to the channel
This
right
is
now.
why you can't be acting like you know everything
Well,
about
I
people's
forgot
channels.
that everybody else. You're right. Oh my gosh, she's right.
Thank you, Rebecca,
Thank
for
you for
setting
putting me
Monica
straight.
straight.
You're amazing. Okay, so
And you thought she was just knitting. You thought she was sitting there
she
knitting.
was multitasking. She
Okay.
knows what she's doing.
All right.
Okay, there's these little gnats in here because we have this little thing in here still. Big,
Yeah.
giant thing. Anyway, finally, come on, I need to spit it out. The pacemaker. Hey, Ormsby Farms. If you have a pacemaker and you die, they can't cremate you with the pacemaker in because it'll explode the machine. So they have to take it out before they do like all the embalming and all the other stuff too, or before they cremate you. So they'll take the pacemaker out and they give it to like doggy vets, and they'll use it for dogs. They'll donate it to dogs that need it.
Hmm.
And that's so cool. That is so cool. Okay.
It depends on which dog is going in because there's some that I'm like don't.
Oh, she said I ship them hats. I would definitely know what state they live in.
Yeah.
Yes,
No, I'm
good
glad
call.
you cleared that up.
Nashville, Indiana's around the road for me. Hey, Grayson Fire's in here. Miss Glenda, how are you? Miss Regina's in here. And we've got Jake from Nundy, Texas on the back 20 today.
Wow.
So
Big time.
Speaking of Jake.
Yeah.
Okay. So I didn't go see Jake today, but I might have had a coulda because I went. I guess it's like worn out on a human. I don't know, but they donate them to animals like dogs and cats.
I don't
stuff
know. I
like
mean,
that.
do you want a dog pace? I mean, I don't know. Do you? Well, I
A
guess they
used
put,
pacemaker? I mean, they redonate organs, so why would they not? Okay, so anyway, ready?
you got to check it out. You're like, well, what's the
So-
warranty on that thing?
I know, right? Okay, so see, good to know. Donald has a pacemaker and he wants to be cremated when the time comes. They'll just pull it out and then they'll donate it to a little doggy that needs it. I love that so much. Yes,
Is there
Jackie.
not-
Monica's useless information.
It's-
Dexter says he wants a pacemaker. Okay, so this morning.
Dexter's just got to have what everybody else has.
So Eric was off of work earlier this week. Okay, he never gets off work, but he got off work this week, and we were super excited because my son finished his driver's ed. The first 3. Oh, that's Eric's response. Thanks for clearing that up, Jackie.
That's true.
She's the one
That's so true.
here.
Let me throw that up there for everybody who's not following
Monica's
the chat.
useless information, according to Eric.
Yeah.
Okay, so ready? On Monday this past week, I was like, Jonathan, let's go get you your learner's permit. And Eric was like, let's do it. I'm game. So we roll up to the DPS because I think we could just go up there and do it. I don't know why. I feel like this is like
there a
pre-COVID.
reason why you're like climbing in my lap for this story?
Because I need to like get in the screen and the screen's not tilted enough. Okay, let's tilt it more.
Oh, we got to like get in the screen?
Yeah, okay, now I feel better. So anyway,
Like the part of the story
No,
is you're
listen.
getting up in there?
So, hey, Neil, how are you? Oh, I'm saying hi before you go to bed. Well, hello and good night. El vidro saying I'll do, or whatever they say. To you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Okay, I gotta stop. I'm gonna get a ding. Man, my good singing is gonna ding us. Okay, anyway, ready? So, I make an appointment to go to the DPS because we rolled up in there on Tuesday acting like we could just go do what we wanted. But guess what? You can't. You can't just go into the DPS or DMV or what do you want to say and go in there and get in there. You just can't. You have to make an appointment. So I go on my phone. I'm like, make an appointment. Well, there's nothing close. So I'm like, you know what? It's fine. I'm going to go to the one in Gilmer. Okay. Hey, Brian, how are you? So I'm going to make an appointment for Thursday. They have an opening for Gilmer, Texas. Now, this is like an hour and 45 minutes away. Okay. What is she drinking? I can use some of that. This is my my sweet tea Plexus, right? Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Anyway. Okay. It's got some active in it. So it's like some energy drink too. But anyway,
Wait, it has
Ready?
energy drink in it?
active is energy.
You do not need that.
I do. So I get up this morning. I'm super excited. We make a 9:55 appointment for Thursday. I'm like, it's fine. Eric's like, I can't go with you because I have to go back to work, but it'll be fine. I'm like, yes, it'll be fine. A bug crawled into your drink.
Can you focus on the story?
So I get out of here at 8 a.m. We start driving because I know it's going to take me an hour and 30 minutes at least. So I click the link. They send me this like link and it says your confirmation, 9:55 a.m., blah, blah, blah. No big deal. So I click the link. Don't we know that? Yeah, see, exactly. So I click the link, right? And I go, bloop, and I just click the little thing where it says, I do have the Slim. It's the Slim tea and the Active. They make Slim sweet tea now, Regina. Oh my gosh, it's so good. That's what Eric's drinking too. Anyway, Eric, you bug right there. So I click the link in my email and I'm like, let's go. So Jonathan gets in the truck. I get in the truck. We drive. Well, I'm noticing it's taking me to Tyler, but it doesn't make sense. But I was like, I clicked the link. I know where I'm going. I'm not an idiot. Okay. So we get there. We're there. We are time to spare. Okay. I mean, I'm there like 15 minutes early. I'm always at my appointments early for DPS because I don't want to be late for these things because that's a big no-no because they'll just cancel you. So I've been to this DPS before. And so needless to say, we get gas. We even stopped. Hey, Tina, how are you? Tina Ladybug's in here. So we stopped for gas. We even stopped at McDonald's and Jonathan got himself some breakfast sandwiches, right? So he got himself his breakfast sandwiches. He was all excited. And we head out. Well, I'm driving. We pull up. And as the last 5 minutes, I'm like, none of this is familiar to me. It's fine. No big deal. It says all of a sudden, make a right turn. You're here. And I'm looking around. I'm like, this is not it. We're here. So we pull into this, like, I don't know. It's not a Brookshire's. It was like a Hello Fresh place. Not a Hello Fresh, but it was like a fresh market or whatever. It's some grocery store. We pull in and I'm like, now I'm in a panic because it is 9:35. We have to be at this appointment at 9:55. So I'm like losing my mind. And I'm like, okay, I just need to put in Gilmer DPS. In my phone, 43 minutes away from where I was. I was down in Tyler. Texas, which is south. I needed to go east, which is Gilmer. Breathe, Monica. Not a big deal. It's going to be fine. I've only been driving for an hour and 30 minutes. It's cool. So can I get there? I have to be there no later than 10:25 if I want to make this appointment before they just cut me off and they just cancel me.
Yeah.
30 minutes is all you can do. So I book it and I'm 42 minutes away. And I'm like, well, I'm already a few minutes early. Well, it says it is. Gilmer's way up there. So I'm thinking I can make it. It says I'm going to arrive at 10:23. Well, I shave off 2 minutes and I am hustling. And I'm like, please, Lord, get us there. Please, Lord. Talk to my friend. I call my friend Jocelyn. She calls me. We're talking about something. I'm like, girl, while you're here, pray for me, please, because I am losing my mind right now. I am so mad. We just drove all this way. I've been driving since 8 a.m. I'm so sad if we miss this appointment. I'm going to feel like such a jerk. So the minute we pull up to this Gilmer DPS, I'm like, by the way, Jonathan, don't ever drive like this. We get in there and we like pull up. I throw my like book at him that has like all of my information. I'm like, take this. The minute we pull up, I'm going to put it in park. You jump out. Okay. I'm old compared to this child. I put it in park. I like throw the buckle off, take the keys out, jump out. I'm already in front of the vehicle. I'm like trying to lock it. He's still trying to get out with his lanky legs. I'm like, boy, get out of there. So he shows, I don't know. I guess he thought that he was primping because he might have got his license. Well, I run in there and I'm like, and I walk in and the lady's like, hi, can we help you? And I'm like, yes. So I'm actually 2 minutes early to be absolutely 30 minutes late. Like I've only got 2 minutes before I'm 30 minutes late and my appointment's canceled for my son. He's supposed to get, and she's like, okay, mama, hold on. It's okay. What's going on? I was like, okay. I've been driving since 8 a.m. I went to the wrong place. I took down to Tyler. I went down, I clicked the link and it took me to the wrong place. She's like, what are you here for? What's his name? His name's Jonathan. She pipes it in. I have a 9:55. Yeah, I don't see you here. I was like, excuse me, what? Now the tears are about like welling up. Like the tears are coming. I am now like scared. I'm like, they canceled me. These people are
That's
no
what
joke.
It feels like to be canceled.
These people are no joke. I was there a couple years ago.
Cancellation is on people.
I was there a few years ago.
You can't see my finger.
And I watched a husband and wife walk in with their son. They were all like, they're like, he's going to do so good. He's going to get his license. And you got to be there 30 minutes early. Yeah, they were like all like, ooh. And the kid walked in 15 minutes after his appointment. We're there because they had to drive far away. And the old lady was like, we're checking in for blah. She goes, your appointment's canceled. You were late. You were supposed to be here early. And they were like, And then they walked out. They were defeated. So I'm thinking, there's no way. I'm almost 30 minutes late. I am 2 minutes shy of being the official 30 minutes to cancellation. They're canceled me. So now I'm getting ready to cry. I'm getting a little sad. And I'm thinking, my child is not going to get his learners. I'm so upset. I'm going to drive this drive again. She's like, let me see your thing. So I show her my phone. You know, I know someone. Of course, Don knows someone. So I'm like, pull up my thing and I show her my phone. I'm like, look. And I show her my phone. And there's 2 ladies sitting there. One's an older lady, probably in her 40s. And then the other one's like 20 something. And the 20 something, she goes, oh. And she points at the phone. She goes, July 18th. You're early. And I was like,
hey, good job.
I'm a week early. No,
I'm
first of all, I'm always early for my DPS appointments. Always early.
Not when you go to the wrong location.
Dude.
How did you not know?
Okay, so I clicked the link in the email.
Why are you yelling at me?
I thought maybe they changed locations. Maybe they did. Oh, you plug that in.
What?
Maybe they changed locations.
Every week.
Maybe I don't plug it in until it's about to die. You can't plug it in until it's about. Needless to say, she's like, and now at this point, the tears that were like trying not to come out start like
You started crying.
I start glazing over. No, I don't cry.
You better
But
not.
I start to glaze over.
Better not.
And I'm like,
you're a farm girl.
I'm
There
like-
ain't no crying and farming.
yes, there is. There's a lot of crime in the farming. And crying in farming. Oh, anyway, you're gonna. And so I am about to lose my junk, and the lady goes, "Okay, what is he here for?" I said, "I just need him to get his permit. I just need him to get his permit. He got his first couple hours done. He just needs his permit, and I wanted him to get his permit before next week because we're going out of town." She's like, "Okay, give me your stuff." I was like, oh, "What?" She took all my stuff. There's a bug around me. Sorry. She took all my stuff. She got me a little ticket. And that joker got his learners today.
That's what I'm talking about.
But let me just tell you,
I already knew he had a license.
learners.
I
I was so freaked out. So he gets his little learners. He does a good job. So then we get home and he's going to be late for work at this point because it's later than we originally scheduled. So he texts his brother. He's like, "Hey, I'm going to be late for work. I just want to give you a heads up." So we get home and I'm like, "Well, you're already late. So how about you drive me?" So he's like, "Well, what car do you want to drive?" I was like, "You're driving my car right now because we need to check your tire pressure on your vehicle, all the things." Glitch in the matrix. True, Neil. I'm telling you, I scheduled it for this Thursday. I'm telling you. I know I did. I double checked it. It was July 11th. I was not happy. When
I got to tell you, Neil
he gets
always
me.
bring a smile to my face.
He gets me.
Like we were up there in Oklahoma, he was like kept showing me all these pictures of like Sasquatch and stuff like that.
Because he knows. Okay, so anyway, so needless to say, he got his learners. He did great. He did his little signature. Although really funny though, because he's like, before he's getting ready to go, how money does Miss Monica make for story time? I don't make any money for story time. You want to pay me? I can come tell stories. You mean to read books? I'm getting paid. I'll read books. Anyway, so I look
Will
over.
you read me a nighttime story tonight?
I don't need to. I literally just turn the TV on. And you're like,
Oh, okay.
so
Cool.
ready? So I do this. I look over and Jonathan's got a pen and he's like, he's practicing his signature. He's practicing his signature over and over and over and over and over. And it's hilarious. What's fetch? What's it fetch? Oh, my stories?
Oh yeah, like how much can you fetch for it? Like how much money is it?
I don't know. I don't get paid, so I don't know. Tammy said they're being told now more red carpet, less red tape. They did you a solid. They did. Let me just tell you, my boy, I was so excited. Well, I will say the ladies were so nice. She was like, "It's okay." She's like, "Take a breath." So that I did cry, right? I did cry, but it was when I was watching him sign his paperwork and like practice his signature. I like look over and I like took a breath and like I could feel it, just like the overwhelm of the whole morning. It like hit me that he was getting his learners. And this is like my 4th kid out of 8 to drive. Like I'm halfway there.
You're getting old.
Like, whoa, I'm halfway there. Yeah. No, we can't sing anymore. We'll get dinged. Anyway, it like hit me and I started like tears started just streaming. And I'm like, do this. It's okay. It's okay. So I'm like trying to like wipe my eyes and I'm like, and Jonathan didn't see me, but I like look over and I'm like, oh, there's my cold pack from last week. So anyway, so I'm like waving it on. Needless to say, I waved away my tears, but it was like so cool to see that he was there doing it. And so now he has to he has all the time in the world to get his learners. To get his license. He's got until January. He can go back and get his license. See, Jackie just sung with us. Yeah. And Then I made him drive like literally like one of the windiest roads from here to his work. It was so great
to punish him.
to punish him. No, when it was cool because when he was like making the first turn, there all of a sudden there's a giant tractor trailer coming. He's like, oh, and he basically tries to put me in the ditch, and I'm like, no. Your goal was to stay in the line. He's like, yeah,
Stay
that's
between
true.
the lines.
So Luke did him a solid though, right? He said,
well, there's a lot of people doing solids
I know
out there.
that was today. So Luke told him that if you take your left foot, and remember your left foot is basically where your left wheel is, like your tire, then you can keep yourself in line with that line. So whatever he told him helped, because when we got home, when we were driving back from work, he stayed in the lines more. Either that or it was my panic from him almost running me off the road the first time.
You were just exhausted. You were too exhausted to even be panicked.
So good. Of course he did good. He's like, Mom, I'm terrible at braking. I'm like, it's fine. You'll get better. He did better driving there than he did driving back for the braking part. But he did really good staying in between the lines. And that's the hardest part sometimes, staying in the lines. Now, mind you, also, he's driving a Sequoia. He's not driving like a little tiny car. He's driving a bigger vehicle.
Yeah.
Which I think sometimes is harder to learn on a bigger vehicle than a smaller one. So, hi, Amanda. How are you? Caleb said, don't take advice from a guy that took multiple attempts to pass. Hey, it worked. Okay. And he only failed that first time because he sped up a little too fast. He sped up. So anyway, but no, I mean, it was all good. I'm going to fix my hair. It was all good. So that was my morning. And then I got home and it was still chaotic and I had like 1,000,001 things to do. So
you know what the thing is, and
brakes are for sissies.
Hopefully none of the kids Connor, don't pay attention to this.
Well, look, there you go. Bro Cowgirl says my daughter started in a double cab dually. Well, I learned in a Crown Victoria, a 1991 Crown Vic. That's what I learned on. You should see me parallel parking that mess. I failed my first time because I couldn't parallel park it because it took too long. Not because I hit anything or dinged anything. I took too long. The lady was like, I'm sorry, we have a time limit. You come back tomorrow. I was like, have you seen this vehicle? It's a boat.
Yeah.
Brakes are for quitters. A friend of mine's son got his learn from it this week too. He was telling me he was letting him drive. He's about to drive on the curb because the car's coming at them.
Well, what I was going to say was it doesn't surprise me that our kids are good at driving.
Yeah.
Because they've had practice on the side by side. And
it's still different.
It is different. It is different. But
I think
the safety side of it, it's like a thing. Like they know how to use the mirrors. They know how to back up. They know how to, maneuver around things or between things. So let's see. If you pass the doctor that finished last in his med school is
still called a doctor. This is true.
It's true.
That's true.
Take that, Caleb.
Hi, I took my drive test in 1969 Chevy truck, parallel parked and everything. That's awesome. I learned in a 1967 Mustang and took my test in it. No power or AC. Oh my gosh, no power steering. Oh, okay, so put in the chat if you haven't done it yet. Put in the chat what was your vehicle you took your driver's test in. You took a driver's test, what did you drive in? Caleb said, remember when I drove for the first time after getting my learner's dad? Full on burnout in the Corolla. You're driving a stick shift.
That's right.
Country boy, I started driving at 13.
That's right. My Wild Home, thank you so much for coming in here. We appreciate it.
Butler Family Farm said, our granddaughter took 7 times to get her learning permit. You don't even have to take a test for that. I mean, you do, but it's online usually. You don't have to do no driving.
Well, I think it's different because in Maryland, we had to take a test.
For learners?
Yes, you had to do the book test for the learners, and then you had the actual driving test for your driver's license.
Oh.
Yeah. And Texas is, I don't
Well,
really know.
We do the parent-led. We do the parent-taught driver's ed, so maybe it's different that way, too.
Yeah. I've been driving a backhoe since I was 12, no problem with the drive test.
Boom, right there, baby.
Yeah, I mean, I could see how that would correlate.
He said C's to get degrees. My first vehicle was our 1-ton Ford pickup that we used to haul the horses and rodeos, the horse shows. That's awesome. That's so cool.
Well, I was talking to this guy at work today, and we were discussing the emissions testing here in Texas for counties, I guess, that are out in the country.
Yeah.
Don't have to take the emissions test anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Or the inspections. That we don't have to have inspections.
At the beginning of the year.
At the beginning of January of 2025. Okay.
But they still have to do admissions in certain counties,
In certain counties, yes.
like Rockwall and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh, there was a reason I was telling you that. Now I
Go
don't
ahead.
remember what it was. Oh, so we were, I think that it's a little bit different when you take certain tests in certain locations,
Mhm.
and I'm sure out in the country things are a little bit different. They're a little bit more forgiving.
Well,
of
that's
mistakes,
why I
if you
like
will.
going all the way to Gilmer, because it's worth an hour and 42 minutes.
That's
drive.
because people out there pull up and hitch up their horses.
They're just nicer out there. The people in Terrell are like, "Hello, welcome, yeah, give me your stuff." They don't even. They're. Oof,
Oh,
they're rough.
a Dart 3.
Ooh, Dodge Dart 3 on a tree. On a tree.
My driver's test was taken in 1975 Dodge Coronet.
Coronet.
Yeah,
Coronet.
Coronet.
Four-door.
Four-door car.
Wow. 69 Galaxy 500 4-door. Wow. Oh, he's practicing in a Grand Highlander. Oof. Yeah, that's a big vehicle, right? A Grand Highlander. That's like, it's like Highlander is a
I think that's
Toyota Highlander.
No. Oh yeah, yeah.
Toyota.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like a Sequoia almost. Highlander's a little bit smaller than a Sequoia.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, you're practicing in what Jonathan's practicing in too.
Chrysler
basically.
LeBaron. I'm sitting here trying to think of what I took my test in.
Did you take it in the Datsun? Gotta go. Gangster laughs. Good night, Don. You should come back tomorrow and check out the replay at the last half, because we're doing a game in a little bit, and it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a yes or no game, comparing if these people actually look like Eric or if Eric looks like them. That's been set up and everything.
So Peterson is 82 Ford Escort 5-speed.
Wow.
So Monica and I have been looking around at some different vehicles here recently, and I was telling this kid at the dealership the other day that in 1997, the very first car I bought, we had to get specially ordered a manual transmission Nissan or Toyota Corolla.
Okay, for Litz. What's Litz?
But
Is that slang? You're getting slang
nowadays, if you talk to people and you want to put them in a manual transmission, they just about drop out of themselves because, to think that they have to shift while they're backing up or looking in mirrors is ridiculous.
Tesla's in a Datsun 510 5-speed. See, I feel like Eric probably took his test in a Datsun. Texas is different now. We did like you, Eric. Yeah. I don't drive less as a golf cart or
I wonder if
way to go, Heather. Right
maybe
there.
it was in the Windstar. It was an automatic. I do know that. And maybe it may have been a minivan. I can't remember now.
Oh, let's see.
I don't drive less.
It's a golf.
It's a golf
cart.
cart. Okay, Heather said that.
That's how it was when I got mine. You had to take the driver's ed, pass the written test, and take the driving test with the DPS officer in the vehicle with you. Well, he did take a written test online. Like he had to take not a written test, but he had to take an online little test at the end to get a little certificate to say that he passed.
That's what. Yeah.
For 6 hours or whatever.
Yeah, we used to have Air Care in BC.
It's been scrapped. No more emissions. Oh, so it's emissions.
No more emissions in Ontario either. Well,
yeah, it's the smallest vehicle I ever drove at the time. But it was the mom's Ford Granada. Her mom's Ford Granada.
Oh yeah,
that's cool. Let's see.
My first vehicle was a '68 Ford F100, 3 on the tree. I don't know what that means.
Lit is literally. Are you joking me right now? That's a thing. Apparently, Melody's like all in with the whole lingo.
Yeah,
because she's like, okay for lits. Did you see that earlier? She said, okay for lits. We laughed at the Father's Day short. It was so good. She said for lits. That's a thing, literally.
You got to get with it, Monica.
I refuse.
You act like an old woman.
I'm wearing a bun.
All right.
Take a paper written test and drive with
my oldest brother actually had driver's ed in high school. It was one of the classes.
That's old.
Yeah.
He about to be.
I got my license at 15 because we lived
50.
in the country. My parents said it was a hardship, but I had been driving since I was around 8.
She said for lits, but only if you're really cool. For lits, cool.
This is a good one. I didn't get my driver's license till I was 26 years old. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Rebecca.
My friend was the same way. She waited until she was in her 20s.
If you're still here, Don.
He's gone probably.
On a tree means manual shift was on the steering wheel column. Huh.
Got it.
I've never heard that
that's
before.
The manual shift was on the steering,
on the column?
Hold on, I gotta say on the tree. Hold on.
I've never heard that before. I took mine on a Dodge Dart push button. Okay. Mr. Eric looks like a buff Chuck Norris. Let's go.
Wow, you really
Let's
did that.
go.
Stop it.
You can't ever. I mean, if anybody's going to compare you to Chuck Norris, let's do it.
I think that's what it means on the tree. Wrapped around the tree.
Yeah, lit is what cool people say. So
That's crazy.
literally.
She's crazy. She's crazy.
I would love to have a Ford F100 stick shift. I feel like I just saw one of those. Yeah, no cap. No cap.
Oh, this was the last three on the tree.
yeah.
Oh, it's the one where it's like this.
Yeah, I got you. I was thinking like the paddles, like they put in those
Oh, okay.
foreign cars, but I was a little too modern.
I think I ate a bug a minute ago. That was gross. Yeah.
We had a
It's like stuck in my
1982
throat.
Ford Escort station wagon. That was stick shift. That car got 37 miles to the gallon. Let's go.
Wow.
I learned to drive on many different things, but I started on the old pickup through the orange groves and up on the levee. You know, and that's the thing with the kids, going back to what I was saying, that because they've practiced in the side-by-side so much when we have to do certain things on the farm,
Yeah.
there's been times where my hands are full or something, and I look to the kids and I'm like, go get the keys to the truck.
Yep.
Pull it in here. And then, of course, the first time, like, you know, like most kids, when you're like, take the keys and drive, and they're like, yeah, let's go. But
Go ahead. Keep on.
but our kids, whenever we say go get the keys, they're like,
Which one? What? Oh.
Seriously? You want?
Yeah.
I've never driven before. I've never done
Yeah,
that.
they know we're gonna expect something out of them. The car I was driving when Sarah and I were dating was a '76 Torino Starsky and Hutch, 352 that would just rock when sitting still. We don't need to know your business. We don't need to know why
Monica.
we're rocking.
Monica.
He's the one that said it.
Monica.
He's the one that said it.
For Litz?
For Litz. Lit. I guess Sarah and John were lit. We're lit in the car.
They were pretty litty back
Literally.
in the days.
Every car I had until the one before this one might have been manuals or manuels. I special ordered my Ford Explorers to get manual transmission. She does mean manuels because she spelled manual right on the second part. So she meant they were manuels.
Yeah.
So she must have known a person named Manuel when she took all those vehicles.
Did you put a poll up, by the way?
Not yet. I was about to, but I don't know what I'm going to put.
It's too late now.
3-speed column shift, 3 on a tree. Got it. I had driver's ed as a class. Wow. Because Chuck Norris wasn't buff. See, Rochelle was cool. Yeah. Got a jet light later, guys. Bye, Connor. Chuck Norris lives less than 20 miles from me.
Wow.
That's awesome. Wait, let's see. She's for cheesy. My mom had a push button Chrysler, had to push buttons to shift. What? That was before.
I don't think I've ever seen those before.
She said, oh, yeah, it must be a Canadian thing. I used to shift for my friend when she was driving and eating.
I used to have to do that for my dad, yeah.
TMI. The car I have now is a 2002 Subaru Legacy station wagon. Okay.
Very nice.
I love autocorrect. Yes. Maybe Manuel does too.
Oh, I should capitalize.
She's going to meet somebody named Manuel one day and he's going to be like, did I drive your car? I may have driven your car.
I may have driven your car.
I may have driven your car. Well, if she's writing it, it could be driving.
Miss Denise Pasho is
Miss
up in
Denise.
here. What's going on?
How are you?
We are basically outdoors with all these bugs flying around.
Yeah, we got all these little gnats and they're driving me nuts. We need to get a little thing in here. I hate these little bugs. They're so annoying. I think I've eaten 2 of them. I refuse to drink. I'm not drinking my Slim tea no more.
Don't drink
That's
it then. I'll drink it.
I'm afraid to breathe in. I'm going to breathe them in. I do have verbal typos. Oh my gosh.
Driving.
If Manuel is Spanish, it's pronounced Manuel. That's true. Manuel. Manuel. Eric swallowed several. He probably has. They're in his tea.
I'm just going after it. There is no sense.
They're in his big bucket cup right now.
If we were outdoors, I wouldn't be complaining about it. So why are we complaining indoors?
Oh my gosh. Melody and Ryan said, get one of those zappers. We'd be dead without them. I mean it. Look, she said, I mean it. And then she like pulled down her baseball cap if she's wearing one. Or if she got her little braids, she like adjusted her braids because she was like, I mean it. Get one of those zappers.
Wow.
They would have been dead. They would have died. Physically died. Lit. For Litz. She even said it for Litz.
Yeah.
He doesn't believe in the lid because this is like day 2, number 2 on this cup. Or maybe day 3 at this point. Who knows? when he
Oh,
got
there
this
is
stuff.
definitely a bug in there.
Ew,
It's
bleh,
all right.
it's hanging onto your ice.
It's all right.
When we were dating, hubby drove a 1967 Mercury Cougar that his dad bought new. Yes, we still have it. And I was driving my 69 Chevy truck that my mom bought my dad for Christmas in 1969. That's pretty cool.
Huh.
That's a cool truck. Hopita. Ida.
That's Peter's cousin. The bread.
Okay. Peter the bread. Not drinking too much. Hope it's not drinking too much. She said, hope it's not drinking too much. The bug that's in your drink.
Oh, it don't matter.
I decoded it. Boom.
You're good at that.
Look up Zevo for flies. We actually have a Zevo. We need to put it in here because it's driving me nuts that these little bugs are in here. We have 2 Zevos out there for the real big flies. These are little stupid gnats right now because we have this like giant longhorn head in here and the rest of the little gnats are still on the face and bleh, it's nasty. I have to have a lid on my cups. I put saran wrap on the top. The zapper dispenses all the dead flies and they just go trebucheting off into the cabin. Well, I right now had this over top of my mug and there's still at least 2 bugs in there. I saw at least 1 and I'm pretty sure I ate it. So I refuse to drink anymore. Even though it feels like it's like right here. Feels like it's stuck.
Neil had a 67 Mercury Cougar.
They are bugging me. Hubby taught me to drive a 4-speed manual in a 1971 GTX. A 4-speed manual.
There you go.
No, that's not manual.
Oh, okay.
A 4-speed manual in his 1971 GTX 440. What a fun car. That's pretty cool. I'm going to have to look some of these cars up. If you have gnats, put a glass of a little vinegar, a tablespoon of sugar, a teaspoon of sugar, a little water, and a squirt of dish soap in it. They will drown themselves. All I have to do is just open up the top of my cup. They'll drown themselves in here.
For deaths.
For deaths.
Jesus, making
I need a cat
up.
for my straw. Oh, they could be getting into my straw.
Yeah.
Ew.
They crawl down and just slide. It's like a slide for them.
I literally feel like there's one right there right now. Like it's bad.
I'm sure it's not.
I'm too tired of using tired words tonight. Not a tonsil stone. She's halfway in all her words.
She just typed out like a 15-word sentence
To say that
tell
she's too
she wants
tired.
to save on 3 letters.
Yeah, it's for real. Okay, I got to think of a good for lots. For lots.
Maybe she's talking about Big Lots.
Maybe that's one of the favorite places for Jesse and Lisa. They love Big Lots.
Yeah.
Is it Big Lots? No, wait, what is it?
Lots big for the dyslexic folks.
I think it is. I think it's Big Lots. For lits, she said. For lits. Okay. I need to think.
She mistyped.
She did. She just deleted it too. For lots, and she deleted it. Haha, your straw's like an amusement park ride for the gnats. Slip and slide.
That's right. This is
Brampton Gardner says, "Oh, I miss Big Lots." It could be big. She lits Mrs. Big Lots. Literally. Okay.
I don't know the age
I
of
need a
these
poll.
ladies, but I do like the fact that they're trying to keep everybody up to date with common language.
Oh, Ollie's. Ollie's is their place. That's right, Glenda. They love
Yeah.
Ollie's. I think of Big Lots because we have an Ollie's, but then we also have Big Lots. Click that out. Okay, so Ollie's is what they like. That's right. I couldn't think of the guy. I saw the guy's face, but I couldn't think if it was for
It's
Big
like
Lots.
Einstein or something.
Yeah. So you deleted it, but the problem is that he sees it here still, even if you delete it. I saw that you deleted it over here. It's our duty. I'm very, very old. She said she's not that old. She's not that old. Let's see. We used to shop at the ones in Buffalo. Jackie said for gnats, get an old bowl with a lid or a plastic cover. Fill with 2 quarts of water, 1 quart of vinegar, 1 part of Dawn dishwater liquid. Put the lid on, poke tiny fork holes big enough for gnats to get in and die. What happens if I don't have any old bowls and I just want to use a new bowl?
Well, I feel like down here they just laugh at us. They don't fall for that mess.
Yeah, Brenda Gardner's the same age as me. Or you. She's born in like 70s.
Well, I know, but you always say, you sound ridiculous using words like that.
You do sound ridiculous using words. She said I'm just more hip. Good stuff cheap is their motto, Grace and Fireside. Glenda said. Good stuff cheap. By the way, y'all just don't know how happy it made me when our power came back on last night after being off for 66 hours after the hurricane. Woo!
Yeah.
She said it too. I believe it. I'm glad it's back on too because I know
Special shout out to all the people down in Houston.
Yeah.
And she's down towards San Antonio, isn't she?
I think so in that area, area. I think she's north of Houston area a little bit. But
okay.
our brother, his brother, my brother-in-law is in Katy, that area. I know that little Frenchie, her house is down in that area too, in that Houston area, Katy area. So yeah, I mean, like down in that area, they got hit pretty good, and they were without power for a while. A lot of people were, but it was weird because some of the people's power were coming back on, and then like right down the road, they were not having any power even longer. So I know Carla was down there for what's her name? Carla with the Jeep. Can't think of it now. Her channel, but anyway, Carla was down. She lives down that way. Yeah, Rogue Prepared. No, Rogue
Life?
No, Rogue Life. Yep.
There you go.
Anyway, she's down there. Gwen's down there. Yeah, there's a lot of people down that way. So living a room, like there you go. Carla has a tree on her house, no power. So she still doesn't have any power, but she's safe. She's okay. Like she's alive. Yeah. So that's good. I just bought the smallest Glad bowls and use that. It also keeps sink clean. Whenever ours is dirty, the gnats come out of it. Oh, good idea, Jackie. I like that.
We'll have to get
Lazy Days has been without power for a few days too. Yeah, I know.
Oh,
so they've all kind of been without. John said I would melt without AC for 66 hours. Okay, speaking of which, let's do that. Ready?
melting.
Nope.
Well, I'm glad everybody's okay.
We're going to do a poll for what's your AC set point. Are you ready for this?
Oh, boy. If you're in Texas, I already know. I already know what these people are going to keep it at.
Hold on. Don't say it. You're going to get the vote.
Because, okay, I'll say it in a minute. You should say on average. Oh, okay. You got to do it in numerical order, though. You can't be
I'm doing it. You stop.
getting all cray. You writing a book over there? I mean, these people are waiting for the poll. Get that thing moving.
It's coming.
Let's see. Did you all get hit bad by Beryl?
All right, here you go. Here is our
Wait,
poll.
why were you calling that hurricane Beryl?
It is Beryl. Beryl.
Is that how you pronounce that? Or
That's
Beryl?
how you say it. Beryl.
Isn't that like
Nicole said the 14th was their ETA. Oh my gosh, that's all. Oh, Nicole Smith Gardening. She's down there. Oh, that's awful. We were out 2 weeks without power years ago. We had an ice storm. Jackie says 73. Brenda Carr said, we don't have air conditioning. I win. Yeah, I know, right? We were out 14 days with a hurricane and oh my gosh, Hurricane Ike in 2008. But we only run it with super hot and humid. Under 65, we use fans. All right, so here's your thing right here. Here's your poll. What's your AC set point? 80 plus? Are you in the 74 to 79 range? Are you at 68 to 73? Are you just below 68 degrees because anything above 68 is too hot?
because you're getting older?
I don't keep it. That'll be freezing. Are you kidding me? I put ours down to 76 at night, and it is freezing in our room some nights. I'm like,
Google says Beryl. Okay, so I thought isn't that how you spell Beryl? Isn't it Beryl Ives?
no, it's Burl.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's how it's spelled, Brandon Gardner says. Yes. We have a window AC unit. It's set at 61. Girl, you be frozen up. Sorry. Well, you know what? She has her set at 61 because she's always knitting Ellie's hat, so she's all knitted up. She don't need to worry about having it higher because she's all covered up in her blankets. She's got to have it low because she got the blankets on her lap all the time, dealing with all that stuff. Yeah, it's Beryl. Yeah, Beryl. Beryl. It's Beryl. I don't know. How was it? Yeah. Say 78. Honey turns it up to 84.
Wow.
So I tried to keep mine at the 79, 80 mark. So I'm kind of at the edge of that. If it gets really, really hot here, then we have to put like shade cloth kind of over our AC so that it really doesn't, so that it works, because otherwise it's not going to go below 80 on the one side. I follow a YouTuber named Beryl.
Or Beryl.
Beryl. Yeah, it took me a while to figure out how to pronounce Beryl. Set it at 78. 78 during the day, 75 at night. See, that's reasonable. I don't do 78. I do 79. I think actually it might even be at 78 right now because on the weekends, a lot of times I turn it to 78 when I know my daughter-in-law is coming over and she's pregnant, and I appreciate that. And so I understand that sometimes we get a little hotter when we're pregnant. So I make sure it stays a little lower for her. When I lived in the first house here in Florida, we kept the AC at 79. Anything lower froze me out. Yeah, I bet. You get used to the heat outside. We have to keep it low to keep it running, pull the humidity.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. And we do keep ours running. Once it's on, it pretty much stays running, but we don't try to set it higher. The first year we were here, I didn't know what it was like to have 2 AC units. Are you laughing at me?
No.
Icicles at night. Yeah.
75 during the day, icicles at night.
The first 2 months we were here, August and September, I had no idea what it was going to be like for 2 AC units in a house.
Yeah.
And we lived in a little over 1,000 square feet home in Maryland. 1 AC unit. We kept it really comfortable. I was always at like 75 probably. I don't even know. I never played with it in Maryland. I was like, it was comfortable. We just leave it. Yeah. Well, I think we had it at 75 when we first got here. And it was hot, but it wasn't super bad that year. And our first like full month bill, because August was kind of like a half month because I already paid a little bit towards it because of like deposits and stuff like that. And so it wasn't that bad. But my September bill that I got the first week of October.
Get out of there.
Are you joking me? September, what was similar to August heat wise. And it was it was almost $500. It was like $480 some. And I was like, this will not happen every month. We cannot do this bill every month. There's no way. So I was like, let's fix this. So we turned it way up to 80 degrees and we told everybody stop going in and out of the house. And and then I became an official AC miser.
Yeah. And Monica made me go in and out through the window.
Yep. Only windows. It was like Dukes of Hazzard, but for the house.
That sounds like fun.
So fun. They've probably been
How
actually.
did that
probably
song go?
just a good old boys. Never meaning no harm. I think that made part of that. And then they say some other stuff, but I'm not going to say it because I'm not going to get dinged by YouTube. Anyway, but we can't. I think they've probably been like blacklisted now though because I think they had a Confederate flag on their thing, so they're probably like bad.
General Lee.
Oh yeah,
car was named after.
Yeah, so they probably aren't. We're probably like not allowed to talk about them. They're probably like the most hated people in all of the 70s.
Yeah.
Like if you live outside of the 70s, you like hate them. I love them.
No, I am not.
He always wears Daisy Dukes. He prefers the Daisy Dukes.
I was walking down the street today in a meeting outside with a group of people.
What'd you say?
I was outside walking down the street.
Walking down the street wearing Daisy Dukes. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. Okay, ahead. You're walking down the street.
That's not a song.
And
this dude.
Were you singing doo-wah diddy diddy dum diddy do?
This dude rolled through.
In Daisy Dukes?
They were some shoaty shoats.
They're called Donald Dukes when they're a guy.
Dude.
Get it, Daisy and Donald?
Well, what I can tell you is
oh my gosh. What?
They were way too high.
They were too tiny?
Way too high.
Okay. 10 years ago, central AC and heating units died. Summer bills were in the 400 range. We got 3 window units and our bill is 125 now. What? We need to just cut the AC, get window units and call it even. 2,800 square foot house, $125 a month. Wow, that's crazy. The shorts be shortened. My daughter kept changing the AC and I threatened to put a lockbox on it. That's Liddy. Hoochie daddy shorts. Yeah. Maybe he was an Australian. Do they wear shorts?
Well, it was kind of like when I saw this dude, it was like reminiscent of when I was a little kid and my mom made me wear those shorts. The one color. It was the shorts were one color and then the seam.
Oh, they have they have them now in Walmart again.
Yeah.
With little stripes on the side.
That's one thing for like little boys. That's something different for a grown man that has grown man parts.
No, they sell them. That's like $30 Nike shorts like that in Academy now with them little jogger shorts or whatever. Okay, so we need to play a game. We need to start on our game.
Why are they saying that the Australians wear shoaty shorts?
I don't know. Maybe they just do.
I don't know. I think that's...
All right, guys, ready to play a game?
Stereotyping the poor Aussies.
Nair for men. Just wrong. Okay, here's our game, okay? So I'm going to show you 7 pictures, and you guys are going to tell me in the comments, yes or no. Does this look like Eric? So in the comment section of our videos, we oftentimes get, and this is only just 7 of the people that we've said. There's actually been others, but I wasn't able to get a hold of them. So
maybe for another day.
We'll get another couple more and then we'll do another 7 or 8. So many people say that he looks like this person or he looks like that person. So we're going to put a picture up of him side by side next to that person they say he looks like. And then you guys will have to, I need to get in what you were drinking earlier. So I need to get some fruit flies to add to it so I can have your energy. No, the fruit fly is nasty. It's like stuck in my throat right now. I'm going to have to like later. It's going to be bad. I'm on what our electric companies call smart hours. The thermostat goes to 84 between 2 and 7. Last month, my bill was 74. That's amazing, Regina. No, our bill is not $74. It's a lot usually. And I still keep it really reasonable. So, but it's still quite a bit, but it is what it is. But in the wintertime, it's really low because we don't have any electric heat and we only use wood, like a wood fireplace. So that's it. So it's lovely. Lovely. Okay. So hands off, Eric, because I got to pull the pictures up.
Okay.
No clue what our bill is. Okay, ready? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a picture up. I'm going to share the screen.
Ricky Ventures, what's
Hey,
going
Ricky,
on?
what's up?
It's good to see
Welcome
you.
in. We're playing a game. Ready to join us? Okay, ready?
Desert Goat's in here.
Hey,
What's up?
it's a picture of Eric sitting behind a desk at the Oval Office, aka the president desk. Then yes. In winter, I use never mind. Okay.
What did she mean?
Just she means never mind. Okay, so we are going to open up hold on, cancel. We're gonna open up a new.
Can you, if you turn this screen like this, then I can read what people are.
Hold on.
Right,
It says the browser has blocked your screen. Hold on. We need to. Did I ruin something? Okay. So we're gonna share the screen. We're gonna bring up. You turn your head for a second, please.
Okay, I'm looking over there.
Look over there. Don't look at my pictures.
Let's see. Desert Goat. If it's a picture of Eric, yeah, you already read that one. In winter, okay. Because we got. Yeah. So Gwen also has no electric heat. It's only the fireplace, which I really love that, by the way. I know a lot of people talk about how much work it is, but it's relaxing for me to get out there and I'm not supposed to be looking. It's relaxing for me to get out there and
Okay. Let me see if I can
chop
share.
the wood and get everything ready rather than sitting there just watching TV.
Okay. So we're going to share this. Here you go. Here's our first one. This is Travis Kelce and Eric Bland. What say you? Do you think he looks like?
Well, I don't think you used the right picture.
Why? You don't think I used the right picture?
No.
Why not?
Well, because you should have taken me when I had shorter hair. And compared it
Again,
to him.
I was in a limited time. Okay. Rebecca's saying no.
So this guy right here, actually, I've traveled across the country and I've had people stop me
Mm-hmm.
and ask me if I am him.
Okay.
And I always kind of like get the giggles about that because I don't look at myself as being completely out of shape, but he's a professional athlete.
But
I'm
people
like-
always say he
and I'm
looks
like-
like his brother too, though.
No, that's only happened like once or twice. But people have actually asked several times. And I've had people even stop me and just tell me, they're like, has anybody ever told you? And before they even get it out, I said, yes, Travis Kelce.
Okay, so Travis Kelce actually has like a blue-green eye, I guess. But if you get really close, Glenda, Eric actually has, if you look, he has really light color, like blue-green eyes. There you go. You gotta look into there you go. So he actually has light color eyes, like blue-green eyes. So he does have that like light eye. So Eric needs more freckles or frankles, as Ricky would say. He is on the Rochelle thing. Okay, so some resemblance, but Eric has better taste. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, ready? Thank you. Okay, here's another one. Ready?
Oh, he means you.
Yeah. Here's another one. This dude right here, Eric put a grill on. Eric put a grill on for this one.
Is by far my favorite. I have never heard of this guy before. I want to say this.
Paul Wall. And we have had people say, actually twice say he looks like Paul Wall. Two different people. Not kidding you. Now, if you look at Paul Wall, some of his older photos actually look like a younger Eric with his head really close haircut, and then like light. It's hilarious though that people catch this resemblance because like when he's younger, it could look like him a little bit. Eric said, never wear a chain. I mean, Brenda Gar said, never wear a chain. Hey, Thunderstick Homestead Adventure. How you doing, Bowen? Oh my gosh. Yeah. So everybody says no rope. No. Okay.
I don't know. Like I said,
this was actually one of our first ones way back, like probably 6 months ago.
did you
Somebody
know this
said,
guy before you?
No.
I've never even heard of this guy.
No.
Apparently, he was a rapper back in
The 90s, I think.
Okay. So, I was big into rap, and I've never, ever heard this guy before. Second of all, he's white. The only white guy back in the day that was rapping outside of Beastie Boys, which technically, I guess it was rap. But
two of these bugs are in my thing.
anyway,
That's gross.
was Vanilla Ice. So I have no idea who this guy is. Never heard of him.
I can't blow the bugs out of my straw. That's
Just
nasty.
eat them.
No, I'm not eating them.
You want me to eat them for you?
No. Okay.
Okay.
Next one. Okay, hold on.
All right. So what did we get?
Everybody
Absolutely
says no.
Yeah, no.
Oh, Ricky Venture says run DMC. There's a clock on his chain. Is there? No, there's not a clock on his chain.
Also, we have Grayson Fire in here. What's going on?
She's been in here for a while. Glenda?
No.
She's
Has she?
literally been in here like the whole time.
No, that's not true.
It is true. She's been in here since like
Glenda, tell me
30 minutes ago.
Exactly what time you came in here.
She's been in here like at least for 30 minutes. We can scroll up in a minute and I will show you all the comments she's made.
You always have to.
This guy right here.
What the heck?
This guy.
No, my head looks like an oval egg compared to this guy. He's got like Frankenstein.
This
head.
is hold on. This is what's his name? Hold on. It's Adam 22.
Who is Adam 22?
I don't know, but people said that you look like Adam 22.
How?
I don't know. I'm telling you. Thank you. Glenda says Monica is right. Don't give Eric a Sharpie. Yeah, I should have made some tattoos on his neck or something, but I don't think he looks like this guy. I mean, like there are some pictures if you look up.
Ricky says they break out of jail.
He might have. He's actually on YouTube quite a bit. Adam 22. He's on YouTube. He has a channel, I guess.
Is he a singer?
Big
or
fat
something?
no. No, he's not a singer. He's on podcasts and stuff like that.
All right, everybody's saying no.
So no.
Does he have a teardrop tattoo? Seriously?
Not sure, but I'm just saying. Okay.
That's so cringe.
Next one. This is Andrew Santino. He's a comedian. And so I made Eric pose like that. But somebody said that he is the non-ginger form of Andrew Santino. So he said the person acknowledged that Eric's not the ginger, but he looks like Andrew Santino. So if you look at a couple videos or a couple pictures, you might see him. These are not what we say. This is what other people say in our comment section asking.
Why is everybody saying yes? That's not even true. Get out of here.
They're saying yes. Not the ginger part, obviously. Now, Eric does have a little bits of red right here in his beard. So I could make it. I should have like photoshopped it red. But yes. Brandon Garson.
Dexter says no.
Dexter's like, absolutely not. A little, Beth said.
And he buttoned his shirt all the way up to the
Rebecca
top.
said maybe.
That's ridiculous. Who buttons their collar all the way up like that? If you're not wearing a tie, get the
eyebrows are was diff. Eyebrows are was diff. Or our eyebrows are what's different.
Yeah.
Yes. yes, very much so. All right, this dude. Now, this dude, Dex said I'd bite him. This dude right here is actually a YouTuber. It's Luke Goldies. He actually has his microphone on his beard. And so I have seen many videos. I've watched Luke Goldies. He's got a YouTube channel. I have seen
guy liner on.
I think it's just his eyes. I'm not sure, but I've seen lots of videos of him when he's wearing hats and when he's not wearing hats. This is just a stock photo I grabbed, but I will say his head is tiny, but I will say that in videos, if you go look up Luke Goldies, we have had at least 8 or 9 people say, you look like Luke from Luke Goldies. You look like Luke from Luke Goldies.
Brampton's saying, he's got liner on.
Luke Goldies. But I'm telling you, people have said Luke Goldies, the guy from the Goldfish channel. So if you go and look up Luke Goldies, you'll see he actually does look more like him.
Well, with the microphone around
maybe a kid brother.
His beard.
That's a genius idea, though. Put that on your beard while you're.
That's stupid.
A lot of people do. If you put eyeliner on Eric, yes.
What? Who said that?
Jackie did. And his eyes really are that blue too. Like Eric's eyes are really like clear, that color. So he could probably get away with that part of it. But I personally have to agree that when I see the videos of Luke Goldies, then yeah, close. Beard is similar. Yeah, I agree. Kind of. Hair is thinning, Brampton Gardner said.
Me or him? I don't know how to take.
We got more closes. We got closes on this one.
No, but I want to say real quick with the guy liner and then also with that stupid thing on his beard, the microphone, he looks like he's like depressed or so. What are them people called? The emo people?
Emo, yeah, with his guy liner. So anyway, so
he's got a black shirt on and stuff.
Eyebrows are the same, Glenda says. Close. All right, so
we actually, I don't know if
that would make Eric's eyes pop.
Jackie. I don't know if he's got like a start of a unibrow.
Well,
or
if it might be one of his 11s. Could be the 11s, yeah. Same, very similar nose. There's a lot of similar features from this guy to Eric. And if, like I said, if you go look at Luke Goldies and you go to his channel and just go look at a couple of his videos, and he's got a real clean channel. He does he just raises goldfish and it's kind of cute actually. His like little goldfish and the little thing. It's fun. But anyway, yeah, I kind of agree on this one. Okay, next one. Okay, so this is
what the heck is this?
This is Chris Pontius. Chris Pontius. This isn't
Conscious Pilots.
no. This
cousin?
is an old. So this is another. They say that was another one that people said looked like glucose. So this is Chris Pontius, and this is like an old photo of him. He has a newer photo, but he's got like really thinning hair.
Oh, yeah.
So I didn't put that one up of Eric, but that's the same guy right there. So I decided to do this picture of Eric when he was younger. I did this picture of Eric when he was younger. So you can decide. Is that, I did a young picture of Eric so you can side by side it. What do you think? They said no, hard no. So there's Eric when he was younger. So maybe that's a better picture. We got younger pictures of
I
them
think
both.
the older one had more of a chance. Go back.
Let's
Let's
see.
see.
Oh, see, is this how normally Eric wears his hat? No, this is how this is
I
not.
usually also don't cock my head to the side for photo ops.
Yeah, he cocked his head for me so that I could see. But he doesn't have a real big beard. So I took the beard away, gave you a little goatee there. With your, put your goatee. Night, y'all gotta be up 3. Good night, Peterson Farm. Thank you so much for
Night.
coming in.
Thank you so much.
See,
for coming
Greg Glender said, "Oh wait, yeah." Thank you so much for coming in. So that was the other one that we had. So I think that might be all of them. Although we might have one more. How large is that strap? I know it is really. How big is that dude's forehead? Oh my gosh. I don't know. I think he's from Chris Pontius is from, let's see. Chris Pontius. I think he's from that show.
Oh my goodness, look at him now. Oh, jeez.
He's an American stuntman and actor. Yeah, he was on Wild Boys. He hung out with Steve-O from that Donkey Show.
Mm-hmm.
That show, the Donkey Show. I'm not saying it, but that show. Anyway,
Yeah.
Brenda Gardner, are you allowed to ask that question? She knows. All right, here we go. And we got one more. It's this dude. Does he look like this guy? What say ye? Does he look like this guy? We've had people tell us, not in the comments as much, but we've had people tell us all the time that he looks just like him. That's our last one. Do you see the resemblance? Does anybody agree? Do they look the same? Have you seen Steve is new tat? No, we have not.
We don't follow Steve-O.
We don't follow Steve-O. Steve-O, no, I haven't seen his new tat. Do you think that this guy looks like Eric? Yes or no? Or does he look like this guy? Everybody says yes. Jeannie says yes. Jackie says yes. Who are all these weirdos posing as Eric? I've never heard any of these dudes. I know we never really have either, except for Luke Scoldies. I've heard of him. And this dude right here is nobody famous. He is a doctor, though.
Whoa.
He does have a doctorate's degree.
Whoa.
And he's pretty famous to like 3 kids and his wife. But that's pretty much it. Maybe he's mommy and daddy too.
This one's a little bit more expected. This is my younger brother.
That is his younger brother. So my friend sent me a pic. Oh, geez. Yes, with the beard. Yes. That's him. That's his younger brother. So they've got a 5-year separation, I think. Adam 22 is a podcaster. Yes. And he also does have he's got a YouTube channel, I believe, too. But yeah, so that's the last one. That's all I got for you tonight. That's the last person that we thought might look like Eric. He hears it all the time that he looks like him, and I just thought it'd be pretty funny to show that one too. Abigail said, "Make sure you put one up of Uncle Jason," but definitely looks like him. Brandon Gardner says, "I recognize him." Yeah, he's been around. He has been around. He's been in some of my pictures that I had when I went back north to Christmas at your younger brother's house. Yeah, when I went to, he has no hat strap. That's true. He didn't have a hat strap on his. His was fitted. But no, when I went back to Maryland, he was like, all right, come on, let's take a picture. And we took a picture and we sent it to the group chat for the kids. And I was like, look, guys, your dad came. So, yeah.
Well, it's kind of funny that when Monica was up north, she was at her grandfather's funeral and viewing and stuff. And everybody knew that I couldn't make it. Yeah. But when my brother walked in, they would like turn their head and be like, wait, I thought he couldn't come. Yeah.
My mom's cousin who we've seen, often. And she looked at me and she came in and we were talking for a second. And she's like, and I was like, not Eric. It's not Eric. It's his brother, actually. And she's like, oh my gosh, I thought that was Eric. She's like, I know I haven't seen him in a while. And she hasn't seen Eric in 10 years. And she was like, is that? And she's like looking and I'm like, no.
Who was it?
Linda. She was like, is that Eric? I was like, no, it's not Eric. She's like, oh, okay. Oh, thank you. I have him in yellow too. I think you look more like Travis than all the others. Yeah, I think so. And yes, Jackie.
Even more than my brother.
No, all the others, even more than your brother. No, yes, he does live in Maryland. Yeah, as a matter of fact, he was there. He was able to. We've stayed with him when we visited Maryland, and this time I was able to visit with them and go and hang out with them and go to Sunday school with them and do that. So it's been really nice. Soccer, baseball. I got to go hang out and see them. But that was really good. So, but yes, he does live in Maryland. People used to get my sister and I confused. Brandon Gardner says, "I'm saying rapper dude."
Wait,
I'm laughing,
seriously,
saying rapper dude. That's fantastic. Wait, Miss Andale was in here earlier too. Hi, Andale, if I missed saying hi to you.
I've already said hi to her.
Wouldn't it be his brother that looks the most like Eric?
That's
yes.
what I was thinking,
yes, his brother does look like Eric. But when Eric wasn't around, they said he looks like Eric or Eric looks like him. Whatever.
I'm confused.
He looks like Jason. Eric looks like Jason, I think. And then they both look like each other. They actually just look like their family. Really. Yeah. So yeah, we thought that would be a good fun game to play because we get a lot of comments saying that Eric looks like people. Oh, that was a new one too. I forgot to. What was that new one?
The boxer?
Yeah, what was it? I forgot.
Caleb Plant.
Caleb Plant. We're gonna look that up really quick and see. Let's see. We'll have to look up Caleb Plant. Somebody stopped us in the store last week and asked Eric if he was related
to Caleb
Plant. And Eric was like, well, we thought he said Caleb Bland at first. And so we're like, yeah, it's our son.
Yeah. I thought
You're like, yeah, that's our son. I'm like, nope, that's not our son. Oh, hold on. My phone's being weird. There's a picture of him. Let's see if I can find a better picture. He's too clean cut there. We should do the one with his face getting boxed in. There's a picture of the guy.
I don't think that's a good one.
Caleb Plant. Which one do you want?
You need a good side by side.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
That one. I should show that one. This is the Eric thinks he looks like that. He thinks he's related to Caleb Plant.
No, I don't think I'm related to him. I know better.
What's wrong with him? He looks like he has wings or something. Like, what is that? What is that all about? That's not healthy. Is that healthy?
Those are his lats, baby. Settle down.
No, that's not normal. Like, that's not a normal person.
He's worked out, dude.
That's not okay. That's not normal.
How old is Caleb Plant? I'm not really sure, man.
It looks like he's got hands grabbing a hold, trying to get a hold of his boobies. Look, like these, like they look like little fingers. Look, they look like little fingers. Look at that, they're fingers. Ew, that's weird. I don't like that.
Oh my goodness, Rebecca, when did this happen?
Will you please pray for my brother Ronald? He fell in the bathtub and fractured. Oh no. Well, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely pray for him. Yes, 100%.
He's paler.
Maybe this is what you look like when you're asleep, but you're not. Your eyes are this is what Eric looks like when he's asleep, but he's awake still. He sleeps with his eyes closed. Oh my gosh, this is rib cage. That's weird, Ricky. It's weird.
Of death.
Ricky's like, let me get technical. Okay, I'm going to be praying for Ronald. How is he doing, Rebecca? Like what's happening with that? Does he have some kind of special care right now? Like,
oh, say it.
Hey, Shoestrom Farms, how are you?
Man, you just said it like
I know, like it's easy.
Yeah.
Totally easy.
Oh.
It does look like hands, Beth. I agree. Definitely be praying for Ronald, guys. Pray that he heals up and that, okay, she said he's got a doctor's appointment on Monday to see what they're going to do. Oh my gosh, that's so sad. Oh my gosh. So we'll be praying for healing and we'll be praying that Ronald is okay with all the things and that he understands as much as they need to understand what they need to do to help him and that everything will go smoothly. Because sometimes when you have things happening and you really feel afraid because you don't know all the details, it can make it even harder. And so we'll be praying for like a peace for him as well. Like, I feel like that's probably the most important thing right now is like a peace that he would feel this calm as they decide what they're going to do to help him get better. Right.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like step one is that peace. And then God will take care of the rest of that healing and stuff too. Oh my gosh. Well, you need to keep us updated. I'll be checking on your community tab. Did you put something on your community tab? Because I haven't seen anything. I don't keep up with everybody's community tabs if they don't pop up in my feed all the time. But I need to make sure I check on yours. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Oh, they have a thing now when you look up somebody and it puts new video up. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I'll be praying for you, Rebecca, and for Ronald. Wow. Does anybody else have any any prayer requests they want to throw out there? We'll definitely be praying for you.
Ronald has autism, and it's been really hard trying
Yeah.
to keep him still
And
and
resting.
resting until his appointment.
Yeah, that's what we were praying. We're going to pray specifically for that. That's really hard. I know that's got to be hard. Our nephew has autism, and when he has surgeries and things that he's had to get done because he's had to get surgery on his legs, I think that's probably been one of the hardest parts, is for him to be calm and understand what's going on while he's trying to recover, because he doesn't understand. And sometimes it makes him so scared. And I mean, there's a lot of times we just don't understand what's happening either, and it makes us afraid. But for him to be able to process that, it makes it more difficult when he can't really process that. So
Jackie is asking, is he in too much pain to move?
Yeah. Definitely praying.
Yeah, she's definitely praying for his back pain.
Wow.
For his pain.
Yeah, Ronald. We're praying for Ronald for sure. 100%. Oh, that's rough. Yeah. Yeah, still and resting. It's hard to explain that to them. I know that with our nephew, whenever he's had to recover for just different surgeries he's had, it's been really hard to kind of keep him from actually walking and trying to get on his knee. Hey, Scott, how are you? On his legs, when he doesn't understand why he can't just get up and play, why he can't get up and go do what he normally does. And that's hard to explain to him when he just doesn't quite get it. And so, yeah, it's hard when he's busy like that. So, yeah, for sure. Oh, okay, there you go. So anyway, so yeah, no, he's not in too much pain. They did give him lidocaine patches to put on. He got turtle shot on Monday. Okay. Well, we'll be keeping him in prayer for sure. That's rough. Let's see. I'm going to check your community tab too while I'm thinking about it. Okay. You need to keep us up to date on your community page. I'm going to keep checking your community page. So make sure you post some updates if you feel like you can share that. If you would, that would be great. I noticed you didn't put anything up there, but if you can share some stuff on your community tab, maybe as you find out what's going on and if he's getting better, that would be excellent. Or just come back on Thursday and tell us, hey, any better, I'd give up my free health care. Oh, okay. There you go. Scott's doing great. Yeah, it is good that he's got some lidocaine or something. Well, tomorrow we've got some busy day ahead of us. We've got, yes, good. Let us know how he's doing, please, for sure. Tomorrow we've got a busy day. We've got, I've got some dentist appointments in the morning again. Yeah. Jacob is finally going back for his permanent crowns. And then Luke is going for his dentist. And I think that Luke and Liberty, I think they're going for their marriage license tomorrow.
Whoa.
Their wedding is less than 90 days away, guys. I am so excited. I got a dress in the mail. So as soon as we get off of here, I'm going to go try this dress on and see how it looks.
Well,
and then I'm going to try it on tonight. That way I can return it tomorrow because I don't think it's going to look good.
Well, that was one of the things that I was going to say earlier, that when you were talking about our fourth kid getting his learner's permit.
Yeah.
Knowing that we have a second kid that's getting ready to get married.
He's moving out in 2 days.
We've got a grandchild on the way.
Yeah.
It's.
Are you doing the beer donkeys? No, I don't even know what that means.
I don't even know what that means.
But I will say that it was really, it was kind of, bittersweet watching everybody get their suits this past weekend. Yeah. They went to go get their suits. We had the baby shower for my daughter-in-law this Saturday. And then I got home from the baby shower, which was absolutely wonderful, beautiful. She got so many presents. I'm so excited for her. She only needs a few things now, which is great. And she's been doing really good and everything seems to be going really great. And then we went right from there to go get suits. The guys got their suits and stuff. And man, these kids look so sharp. Eric looks sharp. He's got a suit. I am super excited to try this out.
Let's go.
So now I'm going to find a dress and I'm really not sure if I want to do this or not. Let's see.
Wow. I like how Scott just came straight out.
Eric, you're old.
In all caps.
Ricky Venture says, I'm working with my son on driving test next week. Well, we did our learners today. Tomorrow we've got some more stuff. I sent you a link for the reception. You rent donkeys that walk around with beer and satchels. It's hilarious. I'll check it out later, but we're probably not going to do beer donkey. It's a dry wedding.
Not only is it dry, but our daughter is very particular with everything that is every detail.
Yes.
Every detail.
Every detail was organized. But I will. Travis and Taylor are going to be at the wedding. Probably not. They're not invited. It's very selective. Trust me.
Ooh,
Very selective. No, she has got it all planned out. I am super excited to be a part of it and watch everything kind of go down. It's kind of like Cinderella themed, and they're getting married in a castle, and I'm just really excited. So baby's coming before the wedding, then the wedding, but Luke's moving out this weekend, and it's going to be so bittersweet to watch. They could do sweet tea donkeys. We need to have an event where we can have donkeys.
no.
And I know a rapper who's available. Eric, we can put that girl in for you. Liberty would die if she showed up with a fake girl. That'd be bad. She would
Fake
die
girl?
for lits.
Did you say a fake girl?
Fake grill.
Oh, grill.
Grill. Anyway, yeah, Run DMC. Anyway, yeah, we've got a lot going on. So tomorrow we've
Ricky's
got
all in on Run DMC.
He
It's the
is.
second time he's referenced them.
the doppelgangers. Yeah. But yeah, so we got a busy day tomorrow. Busy day. No cap. Look, I'm yawning just thinking about it. Oh my gosh, I'm making Brampton Gardner yawn. I know it. Hold on, let's check our thing over here. Okay, it looks like everybody's down with the 74 to 79. These people in this chat are not so extra that I thought. Oh, never mind. It's tied. Never mind. 44% is set on the 74 to 79, 68 to 73. Never mind. Y'all are still extra. Thanks for coming in, Money Pit Homestead. We're about to wrap it up here too, I think. It's been very entertaining, but I need to call it and have fun, everyone. Let's keep in touch. Yes, we'll be here next week. So come check us out. Yeah, so hopefully everything goes smoothly this weekend with moving. I'm going to a little women's retreat thing, and we're going to talk about Jesus a little bit, which is going to be amazing. I'm excited to get together with some other homesteading women that love the Lord and homestead. So that's going to be fun. Eric is sporting George Foreman on his teeth. How do I have so much energy? I am so tired. I am too. That's why I'm yawning. So yeah.
No, that's not true. You yawn all
Fireworks, gunshots, or car backfiring? What? I don't know. Anyway, my wife has a cold enough to freeze beef, Scott says. Freeze beef. Anyway, we're about to head out. So let me call this out. Let me call the AC set point. It looks like it's going to be a tie.
It's gonna be a
74
tie.
to 79.
Can't believe
68
it.
to 73.
I didn't vote.
Boom.
I should have got in there.
You're not voting. Hey, we had a good time hanging out with you guys tonight. I'm sorry we're calling it a little bit quits early. Eric's got work tomorrow. I've got a long day, lots of things. Going to stay busy the whole day. But I'm excited because I get to hang out with some really awesome people, fellowship, and talk about Jesus with some people that I haven't met before. But I know that they are Jesus lovers and they homestead, which is like double fun.
Yeah.
Double fun. So anyway, hey, who likes fun games and hanging out with friends and having the AC at a reasonable temperature?
Oh, farmers do.
Yeah, farmers' wives do too, because nobody likes me paying them high bills. Anyway, we'll see you next week. Bye. Thank you, guys.